6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We're taking you out live to the Union Terrace this morning. That's where those iconic sunburst chairs are seeing their final sunrise of the year over the next 10 minutes or so. Take a look, folks. They're headed into storage this morning starting at 8 a.m. This is your last live look at them before they're put away for the season. Volunteers will be stacking nearly 2,000 yellow, orange, and green sunbursts. They'll be back sometime in the spring once the warm weather hits.
Darrell Brooks expected to rest his case today in Waukesha County Court. That means jury deliberation could start this week. Friday, blow up over evidence and arguing with the judge almost cost Brooks his chance to call more witnesses. The jury is set to hear instructions starting tomorrow. Tuesday's remaining time could be spent on closing arguments, which the judge has set a start date of Wednesday for.
An investigation continues this morning after a fire damaged 3 businesses in downtown Brodhead. Take a look at this picture. Nearly a dozen fire departments responded. It was originally reported at an address for a tattoo and piercing shop, but that smoke coming from the upper level where residents were living. Everybody did get out okay. No one hurt here. The cause still isn't clear.
Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's pulled out of the race for his old job. Johnson had claimed to have the support of 100 members of Parliament, enough to appear on the ballot. But Johnson decided it would not be the right thing to do because it might deeply divide the party. The former prime minister has yet to face a formal investigation of the scandal involving Downing Street parties during the pandemic lockdown. Meanwhile, Britain's former finance minister, Rishi Sunak, has officially entered the race to lead the Conservative Party. It's his second attempt at the position this year.
Starting next year, your retirement savings plans could get a boost. The IRS says it's going to raise the amount of money workers will be allowed to put into their 401ks by $2,000. This is primarily due to inflation. The IRS also upping the limit for IRA contributions by $500.
A controversial figure going to be talking on the UW campus today. It could spark some protests like the ones you see here. This is video of Nashville from this past weekend where conservative commentator Matt Walsh made comments about doctors in the city providing transgender care. He is scheduled to be at UW-Madison today for part of his What is a Woman tour with the Young American Foundation.
64 degrees in Madison right now. Janesville, you're at 63. 68 in Prairie du Chien. Temperatures are generally in the 60s for all of us. And we're going to warm things up into the low 70s for your highs this afternoon. We have been tracking some raindrops this morning. Once these raindrops move out of the area by about 8 or 9 o'clock, we will then see cloud cover for the rest of today. Look for your high temperatures topping out right around 72 degrees. There's one incident that we are watching up near the airport. This is on Highway 51 at County Road CV. Not creating any major delays just yet, but of course we're going to watch it.
Yeah, keeping an eye on that crash. That's at Stoughton Road and Anderson, left lane blocked there. Stay with us. More coverage also of the Union Terrace chairs being put away in half an hour.